So I want to welcome you to this guided visualization, which is a part of our planning call inside my community called the Life First CEO. Each month we gather together inside our community to really intentionally pause and reflect and reset, not just to map out what we want to do in our businesses, because that is important, but also to really realign with who we want to be as we grow and lead as CEOs. And so this moment is your invitation to ground into your goals, to clarify your focus, and shed anything that feels heavy or misaligned. Because inside the Life First CEO, we don't scale by doing more, we scale by doing it smarter, in ways that are deeply aligned, that are strategic and spacious. So if you're new to my world, the Life First CEO is a community, a course, and a beautiful premium coaching space for women who are building and growing meaningful businesses and usually scaling to their first $20,000 or $30,000 a month. And the key here is that we are scaling businesses without sacrificing the lives that we've already worked so hard to create. Now, I am Suzanne Acteson. I'm a business mentor. I'm the founder of this space and the creator of the Life First method. My work very much blends smart strategy with mindset and energetics to help you build a business that thrives without burnout like I did years ago, without the hustle or hustle culture expectations. So wherever you are, whether you're in a season of planting or pruning, this visualization is here to help you connect to your next level vision and get focused for the next month ahead or the next quarter that sits in front of us, and will help you lead your month with calm, confidence, and clear intention. So let's begin. Now let's begin by finding stillness. I want you just to sit in your seat or lie down comfortably on your bed or on a couch. And I want you to sit with your spine tall like a true CEO does. And gently close your eyes. And you're going to take a deep breath through your nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to exhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, just another deep breath in. And just really exhale and ground into your body. And let your body begin to soften. Let your mind begin to slow. And as you settle into this space, I want you to imagine yourself stepping outside into your garden or outside onto the sand. I want you to be outside in nature. And the light is nice and soft. The ground beneath you is feeling quite steady. And the air is crisp and full of possibility. Maybe you live in the Northern Hemisphere where the energy is rising this spring and is a season of fresh starts and of momentum building beneath the surface. Or maybe you're in the South where you're feeling the grounding clarity of autumn, and maybe it's a time to release and refine and focus on what truly matters. Wherever you are, this is a moment to pause, to reset, and to align and realign with what matters most. Now imagine yourself standing at the beginning of a path. It's either a path down to the beach or through the garden or down to your garden through the grass. This path represents your next season, your next quarter of your year. It stretches ahead, it's open and full of possibility, and is inviting you to walk forward with intention. But before you take a step, I want you to notice that you're carrying a backpack. And it's slightly heavier than you realized. Inside it, it's full of stories, of pressure, of overthinking minds. Maybe it's the fear of not doing enough. Maybe it's the belief that you've had to do it all. Maybe it's the weight of trying to control everything inside your business. And with love, you choose to set the backpack down and you unzip it and begin to take things out that you no longer want to carry. Things like the fear of doing things wrong, the belief that success has to be hard and needs you to hustle, the need to be perfect, and maybe patterns of doubt or procrastination. As you name them, you feel your body lighten. You are no longer carrying what no longer serves you. You're creating space now. You're creating space for vision, space for clarity, and space for so much more ease. And as you begin to take a step or a walk along your path, this time it starts to feel a little bit different, and I want you to feel that in your body. I want you to feel your backpack feeling lighter, more grounded, more intentional. And as you move forward, you remember the old adage, where your focus goes, energy flows. So ask yourself, what am I choosing to focus on this quarter? What am I choosing to focus on in this season of my life? Am I focusing on things that feel overwhelming, that feel heavy, that are loading down my mental space? Or am I focusing on things like my growth? Am I feeding these things with my beautiful thoughts, with my energy, with my time? What am I focusing on this quarter and this season? And now I want you to bring to mind one powerful goal or desire for this next quarter that sits in front of us. And I want you to see it clearly. This can be an actual target. It can be a financial goal. It can maybe be a launch of something. It can be something that you're doing inside your business, or it can even be a way that you want to feel. And I want you to feel what it will be like to bring this to life. And I want you to imagine the steps unfolding over the next 3 months. Not all at once, but one at a time. They are simple, they are clear, and they are doable. And you don't need to know every single answer. You don't need to have the entire roadmap mapped out. You only need the next step, and then the next. I want you to feel yourself grounded in that truth, that you can move forward with less pressure, more clarity, and so much deeper trust. Because this is who you are becoming. A woman who leads herself with wisdom, a woman who knows what matters, a woman who chooses to grow sustainably for the long term with joy and spaciousness. That is the woman that you are becoming. And she is the one that is the most important to focus on as you step into a new month and a new quarter. It's not about what you're going to be doing. And sure, your strategy and your tactics and all the doing matter to get momentum. But it really comes down to your energy and who you are being. Now I just want you to breathe into that feeling of that woman and who she is becoming. And really take a deep breath in and exhale, anchoring into this feeling of lightness, of clarity, and of quiet, trusting confidence. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes and take a few moments to reflect on what came through, how you were feeling when I talked about your goals and your desires for the next few months, and looking at your vision and feeling your vision in your bones, and thinking about those steps that you need to take and what you're choosing to leave behind. And as you step into this new month and this new quarter, this is what you need to focus on. Both strategically, you need to keep a really nice, strong focus on the most important things in your business, which is what we do inside my community, as well as who you are being and who you are operating as on a daily basis, because this is going to inform everything that you do as you show up in your content, as you show up for your existing clients, as you launch those beautiful products and programs into the world and share your gifts with people. Who you are operating as is going to be the magnetism with which people are drawn to you. I hope that you found this to be inspiring, to be grounding, and to be aligning for your month ahead and for the quarter ahead. If you have any questions, if you would like to explore this more, this is something that we do, like I said, monthly inside of our Life for a CEO, and there is so much more goodness like this inside our community.